Hi guys, I'm just back from a wedding, but I've already gotten to cooking and I did something I've never done before. I'm a little messy. I went grocery shopping to Trader Joe's on my way home from the wedding. So it was kind of weird walking around the grocery store like that, but I figured I did that. And then I figured my hair is done, so I'll stop and get a passport picture taken because my passport is expiring, and Trader Joe's. But I figured I would come in live before I put my cooking clothes back on, because I have a couple of meetings in a little bit, and then I'm going to be cooking. So I wanted to share just how I do my holiday. So for those of you that are celebrating, you know that we're starting our holiday on Wednesday night. So it's Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It goes right into our Sabbath, so it can be a little tricky. So I picked up my cauliflower rice. I bought a little thing of organic beets because they looked so handy. Of course, my spinach for spinach salad, all ready to go. We love these peppers roasted. I'm literally unpacking while we speak. These were just so pretty, and it's going to be a nice salad for when the company's here. So that was the tomatoes. Another favorite around here are those the bitty green beans. And then the zucchini, because we're going to make zucchini soup because that's just good and filling. And then slaw. But I also wanted to share, a lot of the people in our groups use the Walden Farms dressings. So I'm not such a fan. I love the pancake syrup and I love the caramel creamer. Well, I haven't really used it, but I used to, hi Andy. I used to put the caramel creamer into coffee when I was drinking coffee, but now I'm not. So I've poured a little bit on my Greek yogurt. Oh, and I bought Greek yogurt, but that's already in the fridge. But one of the things that I do when I cook meats and chicken and fish is I will use some of the Walden Farms bottled, I guess they're dressings or sauces, but I'm going to show you which ones I like. And I tried a new one, which is what prompted me to come to you live. So I also use herbal tea, and this is a big thing. So when I use herbal teas, I'll make a very strong solution. I'll put like 2, 3, or even 4 tea bags in however much water I think I'll need to marinate, and I'll use herbal teas flavor. So this holiday is a very fruity holiday. I have pomegranate tea waiting to be essenced, as we call it. Just make a very strong solution, and you could use it for marinating. But these really work great. I use the Walden Farms Asian. I do it a lot on fish and chicken, probably meat, although I don't make a lot of meat. And I've been using the raspberry when I want like a sweet glaze on, I do turkey breast, a lot of turkey breast. I even bought one here. But this one I found, and Melinda, I did try it Friday when I made a piece of chicken, and it was great. I'm not quite sure what else we'd use it for. It's kind of pungent, but it's called Super Fruits Balsamic, and it was great on my chicken. So I'm getting ready to marinate a whole turkey breast roast in this. I'll add a little seasoning also, but I thought it was outstanding. And again, I'm not quite sure what other people might do with it. Maybe somebody would like it on salad. That wouldn't work for me. I'll just like lemon and seasonings. Whoops, the fridge is open. So there you have it. That's pretty much. I just unpacked most of my vegetable shopping. How do you turn the camera around here? It's got to be a way. There it is. So there are my veggies and my Walden Farms that I pulled out of the refrigerator. If you make it, oh, and by the way, there's my Nescafe. That's been sitting there probably since April. There's something about, I don't anymore, but there's something about just looking at it that makes me smile. No, it doesn't tempt me. Maybe it boosted my willpower when I gave it up, but I really gave it up. I did have 2 cups of decaf in my 2 weeks while I was in Israel because I was out socially. It came with breakfast. They poured it, but it was decaf, and it was not in an addicted way. So that was exciting. And there you have it. Here are my Trader Joe's groceries. And there's the rest. I have my turkey breast is right there. That's going to be Trader Joe's turkey breast. And mushrooms, the leeks are already sliced. I'm going to saute them for my zucchini soup. And I hope that helps inspire you. Make it pretty. Make it colorful. Don't overcook things so that they retain their vitamins, but they also look prettier and taste better. Light seasonings. Every vegetable that's here except for the spinach and the coleslaw, which is going to be saladized, as we say, I will just be roasting. Maybe the string beans I'll toss in a frying pan with a smidge of garlic oil. And what I'm going to do, actually I do this a lot. I don't know if this helps anybody, but again, just popping in. I just got back from Trader Joe's. I was on my way home from a wedding, and there were the grocery bags still to be put away. There's my bread machine, which I don't need a lot. So it's going to be a little bit of challah made. I'm just doing 3 meals here. But make it easy, make it pretty, make it appetizing is what I wanted to say. And if you're looking for recipes, most of what I do is just literally I roast. I spray things with Pam and I roast them in an oven, 400 degrees. I'll put the timer on for 10 or so minutes at a pop and check it. And then there are beets there, and if you never had roasted beets, if you're on the 5-in-1, skip the beets, but if you're eating healthy, roasted beets take on a whole new meaning, and they're beautiful, and they slice beautifully, and so I think I'm going to do roasted beets and turnips on a platter for, I think, my company meal. I hope that helps. I hope that inspires you. And Melinda, again, I wanted to share, because I ran this by Melinda, Superfruits Balsamic. I've never seen it before. And like I said at the beginning of this, I am not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Walden Farms dressings. I just prefer a little bit of oil and lemon or vinegar and keep it simple. Salt and pepper, and I'm good. But these I use for cooking a lot when I want something glazed or sweet. Nobody knows. I use this one, the raspberry. I use the Asian, which is great. That I've used in slaw, actually. It's not bad. And this was my new find. So I'm looking. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the riced cauliflower. I don't really love it. I prefer to eat pieces of cauliflower, but I also know that my time is tight, and I'll just figure out something to do with that. Probably just saute it with my... one of the things that I do is I take some garlic cloves, and I cut them, and I let them sit in olive oil, so that when I use a little bit of olive oil, it's just very flavored. And then it's our family thing. We've been doing that for years. So with that, for those of you that are preparing, I hope this inspires you to work healthy. And for those of you that are on your journey, this is how we live here. Thank God I'm six years healthy in October, and this is how we cook. There's not a potato on this table. There's not a pasta here. It's just not what we do, and I don't really have the kind of company that's looking for it either. Our challah will be our starch, so to speak. And I want to wish everybody happy preparations for this week if you are preparing. And if you're not, I hope this inspired you to just live healthy. Please share what you're cooking, and please share how your journey is going. So with that, have a great night, and I'll see you during the week. Bye-bye.